Hey, what's up guys? Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. It's Sunday, a beautiful Sunday, October 6th, 2019. Out here at Pokai Bay, west shore of Oahu. As you can see, I'm in my new to me 2016 Hobie Outback. I got this thing 4 months ago, but haven't got around to rigging it, so it sat in the garage for that long, about 4 months. Finally got around to rigging it, made some rod holders here, and installed a cheap fish finder. So yeah, on the water finally, after 2 weekends of no fishing. The first weekend I had some family stuff to do, and then the second weekend I was all set to go until a bee stung me right before the weekend. A bee stung me on my hand. I got like a full dose of honeybee venom in my hand because I pulling out the stinger, I squeezed the bag and squeezed everything into my hand, so it was swollen and couldn't use it for like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, that's my story. But yeah, just a quick update. I don't know if you remember my last video of me beaching my kayak and getting sand all over basically all over everything and inside of everything. It's amazing where sand can get into. But yeah, I got all that cleaned out. Had to do complete teardowns of my reels to get all the sand out. Yeah, it was all in there. My drive, of course, got all sand inside, so I had to clean that out, tear down and clean that out as well. But I got that all done the week after, so I was set to go fishing until, oh, life happened. So anyway, thank God I'm back out fishing in my new Hobie Outback, and hopefully I catch something today. On the hunt for bait as usual, and getting distracted with some stuff on the fish finder and dropping jigs, so I gotta focus, look for some bait, Joe. Oh yeah, again, thanks for tuning in. Keep watching and wish me luck. Aloha. Over here. Alright guys, I'm gonna be sitting out a bait out on a downrigger. As you can see, I got my main hook, and I got these pre-made trailers, or stingers rather. That way it's a little bit more easy to handle in a tackle box. But anyway, yeah, just make a loop here, and just big enough to fit over the tip and then I get a rubber band, one of those weatherproof rubber bands you get from eBay, and then just pierce it, put it on like that, and then it prevents it from prevents the stinger from sliding off. Yeah, so there you go. Kind of small one, but oh well. Kind of long, but what I have to do. There you go. Hey, what's up guys? Oh, what a slow day. At least I caught bait today, but as far as pelagics, nothing. No, caught a lure. Anyway, I figure I'd take this time, the slow period, to give you guys a review of the Outback, a 2016 Outback in this case, and how I think it compares, I mean, advantages and disadvantages compared to the my Revo 16. First off, very stable, of course. It's much wider than the 16. 16 is 27.5 inches wide, and this is what, 34 or 33. So you can imagine. I'm liking it. Yeah, I can go on my knees and take a leak in the drive well. Man, I'm loving these side pockets. Got some place to put my my jigs and my lures for quick changes, and my speaker, my Procure, my lead, and whatnot. The previous owner installed the rectangular hatch, so that's a big plus too. In the rear, I try to keep it light, because I always see videos and pictures of these Outbacks with their ass in the water, so I wanted to weight on the front more to keep the ass out of the water and rudder line tubes out of the water. I've seen something out there. Yeah, and I like the front rod holders or rod pockets, and as you can see, I made some PVC oh, excuse me. Yeah, burping. As you can see, I made some PVC rod holders to fit my needs, and I'm loving it. I like how it's displayed in front. I don't have to look behind to see if I get a strike, or if my bait is nervous. As far as speed, to me it's fast enough. Haven't got stuck in a strong current yet or strong winds. This being my first day out in this Outback, so I'm thinking whether or not I should build a PVC rod rack in the back. I like the simplicity of these. Just pop them in. You got space, and I just either do a crate, milk crate, or when I get enough money, I'll go get one of those Hobie live wells, or make a DIY one out of that pet food container. I still love my Revolution 16. It's fast, it's sleek, it's my Ferrari. But I'm thinking eventually I'm gonna have to get rid of that because I've got too much kayaks and I gotta get rid of some of them. Another thing I like is 2 paddle holders. I hold a paddle on one side and my kage on the other. I'm thinking this might be it. I would like to try the Revolution 13 though, and see how that is. What a beautiful coastline, right? Beautiful day. Just no fish. We got bait, but everybody's been bothered by ahas or houndfish, needlefish. We've seen huge schools swimming by, so yeah, they've been terrorizing our bait, beating up our bait, and leaving us with useless pieces of fish. Uh-oh. Do I have something on? There's probably aha again, so I'm not even gonna bother. So, Outback. Really liking it. I'm actually I feel like I'm able to stay out longer in this Outback than in my Revo 16. I'm thinking it's because there's more room so I can stretch out. I'm more comfortable in it. And I think also is I'm not constantly trying to counteract the ocean, the motion of the ocean with my body. Maybe I'm using a lot of energy or muscles just to counteract the motion of the ocean. I don't know, but I feel like I'm able to stay out longer. I feel a little bit fresher. I'm not as tired. The water's got a little bit more choppy and it feels all right. I got a tailwind, so can't tell too much about pedaling into the wind, but yeah, it feels good. I like it. Might have to stick with this, especially considering it's kind of hot. It's kind of hard to find these older Outbacks in Hawaii. I'm sure they're out there, but nobody wants to get rid of them. And I don't want to get the new Outback because of that. The front end looks kind of low. When the water is calm, it looks all right, but in the chop, that's a little bit too much water over the bow to my liking. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. I may have to sell the Revo 16 because oh man, I'm torn. I love that boat, but I can't put it in the garage. It's too long, and yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. But anyway, yeah, liking the Outback. We'll see. We got a lot of thinking to do. So all right guys, sorry I couldn't catch a fish for you guys. Maybe next time. So all right, see you guys later. Aloha.